out in my face. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a good week. It is like spring out today. So 17 degrees Celsius.
18.
It got up to 18 degrees Celsius. I mean, like that's like summer. Well, not for everybody, but it's almost like summer
Late
here.
spring.
It's not quite my summer. I need it to be 22-ish Celsius. Sorry if you guys are Fahrenheit. But I need a little warmer, but definitely spring. And I checked my garden and my garlic is already 4 inches tall. So I don't think it's quite got the memo that it is still possible to have snow here. So there's a lot of plant confusion, I think, with this season, this year, because winter was almost non-existent, very little snow. And then we've been going from spring to snow. I mean, we had snow. Snow was falling when? 2 days ago?
Yeah.
2 days ago? And we're up at 18 today. Crazy weather. Okay, so before we get into the items tonight, I just want to make a couple of little announcements. One, DIY paint. So I just restocked a bunch of colors today, but I only received one box of my 2-box shipment. So hopefully the second box is showing up tomorrow, which will have some of the waxes and finishes and things. But I've just been informed that DIY pricing will increase as of April 1st. I do not know by how much. We have not been informed of that. Sometime next week, we will find out what the new pricing is that we have to be adjusted by. Hopefully giving me enough days to make it happen, because it's a little bit more involved than they anticipate. It's like every product in the line needs to be adjusted, and then all new price tags printed and affixed. But I'm not sure anybody ever cares about that part of it so much as we told you and make it happen. So the reason that I'm mentioning is, one, be aware that as of April 1st, DIY prices are increasing everywhere. So all distributors are required to increase their prices. I always price mine at the minimum that I am allowed to. So I will be increasing only to the minimum that I have to. But it does mean until that happens, and I'm not saying it's going to be exactly April 1st. It's probably going to be a day or two beforehand so that I am compliant as of April 1st. But until I make that happen, DIY is at the old pricing. So if you are thinking of making some purchases of DIY, you're maybe holding off, save yourself a little bit of money, order now. I don't know how much money you're saving, but it's going to be something. So
Lane says hello, Cindy.
Oh, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for showing up. So that's it about the DIY. Class is a week. The March class is a week this Saturday, and we're going to be learning all about how to be able to paint with alcohol inks. So I just got more inks in, so I've got some cool new colors, and we've got paper, and we've got all kinds of fun stuff. So we're going to be doing a couple of different painting styles, definitely a floral. We'll be playing with a landscape. So if this is a medium that you ever wanted to explore, this is a great time to come out and do that. I always get people saying, oh, when will you do that class again? I only do one class a month because it's just me. And even when I'm doing class, I have to be managing the store. So it gets a little crazy sometimes. So to say that I repeat certain things again during the year, probably I don't. So likely actual painting with alcohol ink won't happen again for another year. So if it's something that you're thinking that you'd like to try, just explore, learn a little bit about. Saturday the 23rd. There's still a couple of spots available, but I'm probably not doing it again this year. So just don't hang in there waiting unless you want to wait a year, which is cool. You could wait a year. It's all right. The big announcement, of course, this week is that IOD has finally let us know that they are launching the products, all 15 new products, this Friday. So I think that it is 12:30 my time. We're on Eastern Standard.
Daylight savings.
Daylight saving. Well,
The
Eastern daylight savings, yeah. So, so once they start, then I'm able to start listing the products. I've actually got them already loaded, so I just have to go one by one through the 15 of them and turn them all on. But there are 5 molds, 3 inlays, which will be limited edition, as all inlays are now. 3 new transfers and 4 new stamps. And there's a little surprise in there with the format of one of the products. So 15 new products. Mine are not here yet, but I've already paid for shipping and they were shipped out already. So they are en route. I am hopeful. There's no reason that they shouldn't be here by Friday. I will certainly, though, when I post on Facebook saying, hey, the products are live, I will say, and they are in store. So, if you want to get your first glimpse of it, then Friday afternoon, so Friday after 1 works, because hopefully I get them beforehand and they're all priced and ready to go. So
This Friday?
it's cool.
Or next Friday?
This Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah, this Friday. So just a couple of days. So I'm hoping that they arrive in the mail tomorrow so that I can get them all priced and then they are ready to go as of 12:30 on Friday. But I'll let you know that they're here. So save you a trip if you were looking to come in physically, but they will be available on the website live as of that time, and you can make your purchases online, either to have them shipped or picked up. So if you wanted to ensure that you got first crack at them, first go, then cool. Most of them I'll be able to reorder, but lead time may be a little bit slower on some of them. Inlays I can't reorder, and I did not buy a lot of them. So there's that. There's some cool stuff. There's some different stuff. So I think some of you will be surprised by some of the items, but that's coming Friday. So 2 more sleeps. All right. So let's jump into some of the new stuff on the website. I've added, 20 plus products. And they are all available under the New This Week tab on the site, queenbeecreationshome.com. If you're on YouTube, I've dropped the link into the description box. If you are on Facebook, you want to drop it in?
On Facebook?
On Facebook, just put a comment as a comment and then just type in the website address so that people can see it. So Nick will drop it into the comments for those of you that aren't familiar, but queenbeecreationshome.com. New this week, I've got everything new loaded in there just to make it easy for you to be able to find. But if you wait a whole week, I empty that out to add in the new stuff, in which case then everything can be found in their relevant categories. So whether it's kitchenware, drinkware, wreaths, whatever it happens to be. So first up, I don't usually do these things, but this is a huge, so let me do it this way first. Okay, need glasses now for pricing. All right, so this is a big honking KitchenAid double roaster, and it's called a double roaster, one because it's nice and high, but because you can use the lid as a base, you can use the base as a base, right? You get what I'm saying. So both are functional pieces. It is in as new condition. So perfect shape, the enamel's in perfect condition. It's as new. So it's $50. I checked this one out online and it is new, sells anywhere from $149 to $169. So $50, steal. So if you've been looking for a nice big roaster, either for turkeys, ham, I'm thinking Easter here, but I usually do a
Lamb.
ham.
Like a lamb.
I do the ham. Nick takes care of the barbecued lamb. Not really my thing. So I love the ham. But I don't think people do turkeys usually for Easter. I think most of everybody does something different, but great big lasagna pan and ooh, that could be a nice big meat stick pan actually. Okay. So
No, could stand them.
because you got the height. Look at the height there. Yeah. Okay. So if you're into meat sticks, awesome for that too. So that one on the website, this big board. So this is also, it's still got the original labeling on it. It is a big offset. So love the shape of this. And it is super thick. So this could be cutting board, obviously. It could also be just a really lovely, nice, big charcuterie board. And again, brand new condition, $16.50 for that.
Breadboard too.
Pardon?
Breadboard.
Breadboard as well. Yeah, absolutely. And then I've got this big ceramic. It's got nice rubber feet on it. So big ceramic milk jug vase. So perfect, cute decor piece, but also awesome to be able to use with flowers coming into the spring and summer, which would be beauty. $12 for this. Okay, let me do some of the heavy stuff here. Okay. So this set of nesting bowls. So this is super colorful. It's pretty much pristine. It's 5 mixing bowls. So for $18. So you've got like the blue, orange, green, yellow, red. I think originally it was 6 bowls because it looks to me visually like there would have been 1 bowl in here. So it's priced accordingly, $18 for the 5 of them. But they are in awesome shape. Just know if you're looking to have this shipped, it is super heavy. Like, it's heavy. There's some weight to this. Somehow I think it came out to close to 4 kilograms. So nice weight for mixing bowls. I like a nice sturdy bowl. I don't like doing a lot of my mixing with, lightweight plastic or bamboo bowls or something because they just move too much. So I like a nice heavy solid bowl for truly mixing things. But if you're just stirring something, it doesn't really matter. This beautiful plate. So this is a handmade pottery plate. It does have a little signature. Well, it's not even a signature, it's an initial. So I'm never going to know who made it. But I love the 3-tone glazing here. It's got this lovely ruffled edge of the heart. And then I think those are oak leaves, right? Oak leaves pattern there. This is for $15.50. So that one's lovely. These guys. So it's a set of 4 of these little silver plated wine glasses. So this is like the silver plate fume, which is very Dorothy Thorpe-esque. So in the style of Dorothy Thorpe. I did not see that this was attributed to her. So I'm saying it's in her style because she was the designer that first did this, and her glassware with it, just even like the roly-poly glasses, are super collectible. What's really, really cute about this, and I'll try and bring it in so you guys can see down there, and then you guys can see up here, it's got these raised silver embossed snowflake patterns. It's like little stars or little snowflakes. I call them snowflakes, but they could be stars.
Stars, yeah.
Right?
Sil L says, wow. I'm not sure what she said wow for.
Okay.
But it's around the time when you started showing the glasses.
Okay.
Maybe with this.
So these glasses, I've priced them at $40. I found them online listed. I can't remember if it was eBay or Etsy. My paperwork is over at the desk, which is way the hell over there. But they were starting price at double that. But you know me. Sorry, there was a little piece of moss on there from an earlier craft on the table. So I love these. I love, you know what, and in particular, I love that little star. I call them snowflakes. They really are stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to maybe remember to change it to a star so it's not too misleading. Although in the pictures on the website, it did take a close up to be able to show you, and you could just scream at the screen saying, "Cindy, they're stars." Yeah, that's okay too. Okay, this little blue pottery bowl. I love the outside. It's got these lovely ridges. The inside kind of has swirl pattern. It's got that dark kind of brownish red rim. And this is actually a Pottery Barn bowl. So this is for $8 in the shop, which is nowhere near close to what Pottery Barn probably charged for it. But it's just a nice, lovely, solid little bowl. Perfect for nuts. It would be great for salsa. Ooh, salsa would be good. I'm thinking, the Cadbury little Easter eggs, candy coated chocolate guys, but I'm not supposed to eat them, but I do dream of them. All right, this little plate. So this is a Royal Copenhagen collectible plate. This one's the Mother's Day pattern from 1973. Online, I think the cheapest was about $45. I've got it listed for $20. Now you could leave it like this. It does have the hanging hardware and the holes in the back to be able to hang it as a collectible if you would like. Just putting it safely back into its little sleeve, because then I know it's a little bit safe. All right, this guy. So $15 for this candlestick. I am not repainting this. I like the way this is done. It's got kind of that tan taupey undercoat with this black dry brushed, kind of almost like a steel brushed finish on it. And I think that sometimes people just don't want white. I just sold 3 big white candlesticks, so I do have to paint up some new ones because now I'm running short in the shop. But I do like having some alternate colors for you guys too. So that one I really liked because it's a really nice neutral. And I think some of the recent candlesticks that I've added have been more colorful. Didn't I add like a yellow one and a turquoise one, I think? So this one's just a little bit more basic. Okay, these guys. So super cute. This is from signed Emerson on the bottom. So it's the set of the little creamer and open sugar bowl. So cute little set for $9.50. So handcrafted pottery by Emerson. And Emerson did a lovely job. I love how these are just different. They're a nice, unique shape. As opposed to following the typical design on sugar bowl and creamer. They're both non-handled, so they've got a nice kind of modern look to them. So very, very simplified style, nice little modern look to them. And again, pottery. I have a thing for pottery. So, all right, these guys. So I have a set of 3. These are in the pattern Pershore, which is by Royal Worcester from England. They've got this gold rim on them, and the gold rim shows little to no wear. So they are in awesome shape. I only have the 3. They're $11. And on replacements.com, one of them was $12. $12, $13, around there. let's not put my memory fully to the test here. So,
Did you want your book?
so awesome deal on those. You know what? We'll let it go. It's like, you can look them up too. All right. The other pottery piece that I have is this dish. Now it's got handles. It's kind of like a nice shallow bowl. It could be like a little quiche pan or a smaller pie plate. If you wanted to bake in it, you could. It's got this kind of this taupey tan speckled finish with the blue accent across it. Just a super cute little piece for $14. So that's
That's
okay.
a new dog dish.
Pardon?
Dog food dish.
That's a big dog food dish.
Could have a big dog.
That's kind of nice for a dog food dish. Okay, my
Some
dog has a
some
metal
dogs
dish.
are nice.
Okay, some dogs are nice. So our dog is nice, but she is a metal dish.
She doesn't eat.
Well, she doesn't eat. Yeah, she's way too skinny. It's like we have to keep giving her treats to fatten her up. All right, this guy. This is a collectible little paperweight. This is from Perthshire in Scotland. And we know that to be true, not because it's signed on the bottom, but this is a 5-ring Millefiori paperweight in awesome shape. It's got a turquoise base to it. So that's the dominant color coming up through those little Millefiori. But the very center Millefiori has the definitive P for Perthshire. So definitely a collectible, and their paperweights go for quite a bit of money. So this is a good deal. And again, there are no cracks, chips, occlusions.
How much was it?
20. This is Mexican pottery, Tonala pottery, which is one of the more collectible of the Mexican potteries. I know I have some big mugs, a set of 4 mugs in the Tonala style. This is a little partridge. These ones are a little bit more rare. You don't come across them as often, but this one is $12 in the shop. That's the kind of thing I have to often put on Etsy because there's a lot of people in the States that collect those. Now, this is a little bit more traditional sugar bowl. It's got the space for the spoon. It's in a nice soft pink with raised florals and cherries and a little basket weave pattern on the bottom. And this is from Wade of England. So this is definitely a collectible item, but again, it is no chips or cracks. It's in awesome shape. And it is $10 for this little sugar bowl. These guys, oh, that's a reach. Okay, these guys. So this is a set of 4 of these little glassware 4-leaf clover shapes. So you get the pink, the blue, the green, and the amber color. Now, they can obviously be little side plates, you know, like for bread dippers, right? Would be awesome for these. Technically an original, because these are vintage, the little stem served as a holder for your cigarette.
Really?
Yeah. So see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they don't look like your typical ashtray, but they were you could have like individual little ashtrays for smokers in your house. So all the old ashtrays, all the vintage ashtrays are still very collectible, but they're all being repurposed. So these would be awesome little bread dippers. They would be great little sushi bowls for your soy sauce and wasabi. And the green stuff, soy sauce and the green stuff. So they'd be perfect for that. There's a lot of little uses for these, and they are super cute and in awesome shape, and the full set. So
you can actually put chopsticks on there.
You could rest your chopsticks in there as well. So really practical, really cute. I love the colors. I love the glassware. They definitely are vintage. They are collectible. Now, this is Bohemia Glass, by the way. So a well-known glass company. And these sell for, well, I'm selling it for $12 for the 4, but I think that they go for 3 to 4 times as much as that typically. But if I get a deal, you get a deal. So there you go. Okay, this cute little clawfoot bathtub. I love this. Now, if I own it too long, I will ultimately pour a candle in it. I will turn it into a candle, I think. I would put the wick, add the soy wax, and I would make a little candle out of it. But it's a perfect little soap dish in your bathroom, I think. I think it's cute enough to put a couple of little succulents in. It could even be a little candy dish or nut dish if you want. It's got raised floral rose designs on the outside of it and some beading along it, and then the little claw feet, and it is only $5. But how sweet is that? I was originally thinking, oh, I'll buy that and I'll put a candle in it. But then I thought, well, I might as well sell it in case somebody else wants to put a candle in it or do something else with it. Like with succulents, it'd be super sweet. And then if it's still hanging around when I decide that I need to, usually what happens is when I decide I need to make candles, I go through my stash, see what's in there I can make candles from, and then I go through the shop and see what's been hanging around a little too long. And then I delist it and I turn it into a candle and then sell it. So either way, I'm okay. Okay, this guy is a stained wood carved rooster. So just nice, very rustic looking in terms of the style, right? But just super, super well done. I would not repaint this. I like the original stain on it. It's $14 and it's in great shape. This tiered tray, let me just check pricing while I'm doing this. Okay, so it's got the 2 wood pieces. It's got, now I'm going to say this is a pretty bright copper. So I'm thinking it's a faux copper, right? But it's in a copper color with the natural wood tiers, $18. No, that's because I was looking at it upside down. $16. Well, it was closed off at that top, right? It's like the snowman head was closed. $16 on the website, and it does unscrew and come apart for easier storage, right? So if you needed to be able to store it away, it would take up significantly less space, and definitely I'd be taking it apart for shipping. All right, this guy is a vintage collectible. So this is a Denby teapot in the pattern Calm. So it's been discontinued for quite some time. This is in pristine as new condition. So if you have this pattern, it's kind of this 2-tone green with, well, it's actually 3 tones because 2 tones in the body and then you've got the 3rd at the top. So pristine condition on this. It sells upward of $90 on replacements.com. So super collectible, and it's from obviously England. Denby's from England. This one's $30 on the site. Just putting it somewhere safe. And I think this is the last item. So I actually have another little watercolor, and this one's cute because it's different than what I have elsewhere. This is from an artist called Neil Depew, and it is a lighthouse up on top of a rocky promontory, and it is $18. Let me show it down here. Really well done. I love the rocks. You know what? This is where I start studying, going, how could I paint rocks like that? So really cute, really well done. Obviously, you know, nice small size, perfect for a smaller area where you're looking for something of interest to go in there. And at $18 for an original little framed, double matted watercolor. That's awesome. Okay, That's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, guys, whether live with me or on replay. I know on YouTube, most of you are, replay over the next couple of days. I appreciate you tuning in no matter what way you tune in. Whatever works for you works for me. So to reiterate, DIY paint April 1st goes up in price. So if you were thinking of picking some up, now would be a good time. I don't know how much it's going up in price by. So if I'm creating a sense of urgency, but it only goes up a nickel, sorry. I don't think that's likely, but just saying it's a possibility. The next class is a week this Saturday, March the 23rd, which is all about learning how to paint with alcohol inks. And you do not need to have any experience with alcohol inks for the class. You do not need to be able to draw, and you do not need to be able to paint. We don't actually do a lot of painting with the alcohol inks to create our paintings. We actually do a lot of blowing and moving the paper around. It's such a fun medium. So if you have nothing to do that day and you want to come hang out with us and play, we've got a couple of spots available. Go under classes on the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. We'd love to have you join us. The last thing, of course, is don't forget the IOD release this Friday at 12:30. The products will go live on the site during the IOD release demo, whatever their show, the IOD show. I'll be going live on the website with the products. I will hopefully have them here physically that day. They are on their way to me, so fingers crossed they arrive tomorrow so I can get them all priced, but they are all loaded onto the website anyway, and I just have to turn them on. So give me a little bit of time. Takes a little bit to get all 15 of them loaded one at a time, but 15 minutes. 15 minutes it would take me tops. So that'll be happening on Friday. So if you've been eagerly awaiting seeing what the sisters have in store for this season, 15 new products this Friday, tune into them, and then you can pop over to the shop. They'll be live, and I will post if they're also live to come and view and fondle on Friday, Saturday. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. Sorry, YouTube, I gotta pull you in close to be able to shut you down now. So,
Done?
yeah. See you next week. Okay.
Do I have to press anything else?
Sure you want to stop streaming? Okay. Yeah, see the red